Hey guys, looking at one of my last videos that somebody has just watched about the Muslims and the war and freedom of religion. You know, Abraham, Father Abraham, came to me in, I think it was 2008 or 2009. He gave me the Great Commission. Show the letters. I've been of the first temple, his ways that Hashem gave him, showed him to show others to do. That's why I was chosen. And I've been so angry because there's so much idolatry in everything. And I'm talking about freedom of religion. Well, and I've been biting at everybody because of idolatry. It's only because I love Hashem. And I don't like to see all this other because it just leads to war and death and destruction. I keep telling you his name. It's just name. He's like the air. You can't see him, but you can't live without him. Like I was telling you about the ox being ground up. All the letters being changed and everything being changed. Do you remember? Think back. What did it say in the Torah? We want a king like everyone else. We had a Mishkan. He was mobile. He went with us. He was with us. Everywhere. He was with us. But when we made a temple, like everyone else, all your synagogues and churches, mosques, you stuck him in a box. You ground him up into hamburger and you're selling him at $0.10 a pound. You made Hashem hamburger meat. You defined him, you confined him in some little box. And he got tired of being in a box and he left. He left you to your own devices, your own minds, your own creations. You walked away from him. I know, I have, or did. Moses. Me, Moses. Moses. What did he do? No, in Judaism it says if you break one of the commandments, you break them all. What did Moses do? He broke every one of them. He threw them down, right? So he broke all 10 right off the bat. Because of his anger. Because of anger. Instead of loving, he was mad. God was mad. God was going to kill them all. He going to kill them all. So don't tell me God doesn't get mad. Because he does. You need to read. He was so angry at him, he was going to destroy them all. And what did he do? He gave him commandments that he says, you can't keep. Why? Why did he do that? Why did he give him commandments that no one could keep? To test your heart if you really loved him. To keep trying to come back to him. You know why Moses chose the coal over the gold? Coal. That's poor, that's chalk, that's nothing. But it warms the heart. Gold, it doesn't warm the heart. If you want riches, you run after them. But if you want warmth of somebody, you stay poor. Remember what David said? Eat so much, drink so much, sleep so much. Vanity, vanity, all is vanity. I don't know who that lady was on the bus with the ankle bracelet. I don't know who she was. She kept saying she was hungry and thirsty. I didn't feed her or give her water. I didn't feed and give her stuff. I just ran off the bus. Why? I figured I was getting played again like everybody else has been doing me. Taking things from me and hurting me and saying things that just I can't take. I've had my heart hurt too bad. And I don't believe these people. She said her mother was going to meet her there, and I thought, well, okay, if your mother's there, she can feed you. You're going to get something to eat and drink right there. Fine. I just never stopped. But it was just too much. And I'm sorry. There's been some wild things laid on me about aliens and things like that just really blow my mind. And I'm having a hard time keeping it all together. Anyway, back to the coal and the gold. I don't have a cold heart. I don't. Hateful sometimes. I wouldn't say hateful. I would say angry. You're being played and used and treated as a fool. And I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings. I really am. Because it wasn't my intent. But it's just been so hard. I've had so much. You put in a GPS to go to a synagogue and you go to a Catholic church. People lie to you, they trick you, put things on the cell phone that just don't exist. And I mean, they're elaborate. And they know about my fear. And they play it hard. Keep me awake. Keep me thinking. They come by with their Trump flags and their Trump hats and all that stuff. I can't stand it, man. Hard to look past something like that represents something that you can't stand. To me, it's like a swastika or something like that. Like somebody's gonna abuse you, use you. Like on the VA things, property of the VA. How much that bothered me. How many times I was used and abused, treated like their property, when it clearly states in the Torah, they owe me. Because they've been doing this to me for a long time. And they won't let me go. Now that's what HASHEM says. You pay them, then you let them go. But what do? They come back and grab you and hold on to you. Violation. I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. that was not, didn't intentionally mean to hurt me. But I have been hurt by so many, playing so good a game, that I had the tendency to bite first. I'm not a harsh man. I've given most of my stuff. I do. I just want to help. Hashem, please forgive me.